The objective of this particular webinar is how to improve your performance with AFT Quantum Energy products. And that is the core program that we're going to run through. Okay. So I'm going to go over a basic understanding of the human energetic system, the importance of energetic wellness, how actually healing happens, a little brief about how the quantum resonance technology work, and then we will dive into the overview of the AFT products, especially the wands, the pendants, the alkaline water bottle, the M cone, and the therapeutic oils and so on. This whole entire program is what we call holistic healing. It's all about holistic wellness. And I know, everyone knows that only when we are able to improve our well-being, obviously that will promote a better performance. A better performance will give us a better experience and better quality of life for us and for our loved ones and so on. So this whole entire aspect is knowing how holistic healing, how this quantum resonance technology work, and how can you apply these products in your daily lifestyle, all right, incorporating that into your lifestyle to make that difference. So if you have any concerns, questions pertaining to today's topic, you might want to, key in there as we go on. I will try to address every single questions to you during the Q&A session. All right, I'll try to cover those things. And if you want to share, maybe you have a testimonial, maybe you have you witness how the AFT quantum products have actually helped to heal someone or whatever. And if you want to share something or have a dialogue with me, there's a hand icon there. Press that, and I will unmute you during the Q&A session, and we can have a dialogue together. But try to keep it to today's topic. It's all about the quantum energy products, about improving the well-being, the performance, and whatnot, and so on. With that said and done, I need you to understand the fundamental how holistic healing works. Okay? It's like you are able to understand me because you understand English. All right. So similarly, there has to be an understanding, a certain perspective, a certain perception. That perception will open up a different view altogether. All right. So you got to understand, in order for holistic healing, holistic wellness to work, whether you believe or not, you have to understand the basic that we all are vibrational energy. That means we are a bundle of condensed energy vibrating. Okay. As long we are alive, we are kicking, ticking, we are vibrating. So how we say we are vibrational energy is the thoughts that you're constantly having. All right. The thoughts, the emotions. So we are a sum total of our beliefs that propels our thoughts, the emotions, and the actions. You're listening, or you're communicating, or you're expressing, or you're physically working, or you are, thinking, calculating, whatever it is, you are a bundle of vibrational energy, depending on at what state you are in. All right. So if you take your body is actually a holographic projection. It is an image of the light particles, a holographic projections of your consciousness. And they are a sum of our thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. So you can see a person, happy. You can see a person who's sad. You can see a person who's really energetic. And you can see a person, maybe unwell, and or negative and so on. And you can see that that person's energy itself is totally at a different level altogether. All right. Some people's energy are very inspiring, whereas some person's energy are just simply stone, I would say, or down, I would say, and so on. So it's all boils down to the human energetic system. So how do we quantify ourselves as a bundle of condensed energy? And this is very important to understand how this quantum technology works. All right, and how holistic healing happens. All right. So if you take a human body, we're made up of over 70 to 100 trillion cells, right? All right. So if you break the body down, you have organs like the heart, the kidney, the brain, and so on. You cut down the organs, you have tissues that made up these organs, and you break the tissues down that made up of cells, right? Made up of cells. So you break the cells down, you have the molecules, which is technically our DNA, and you break down the molecules, you have atoms. Break the atoms, you have electrons, protons, and neutrons. Okay, so what are electrons, protons, and neutrons? They are subtle energy particles that's vibrating, right? So technically, an atom is the smallest intelligence that has its own vibration, and this forms, into the molecules and the cells and create this bundle of condensed energy. Okay, vibrating at a different dimensions altogether, correlating millions of information at a particular point of time. Okay, so this is how we are, whether you're a cat, dog, or a human being, every living matter, right, or living system is actually a bundle of condensed energy. Now, because we are a bundle of condensed energy, okay, we are affected. This energy is affected by two major two major factors that actually affects our health and wellness. One is our lifestyle, the stress, the anxiety, the lack of nutrition, lack of rest, or imbalances, disorders, and so on. Too much sugar, too little salt, or too much sweet and too little sleep, or too much this and too much that, and so on. So it's the lifestyle factors that is one factor that affects our energy. The other ones are the pollutions, the air pollution, the water pollution, the e-smog, EMF, oxidative stress, and negative frequencies that is vibrating or emitting within our environment. I mean, nowadays, almost every one of us are living in a digital age, where we are bombarded with Wi-Fi and 4G and 5G signals. All right. If terabytes of information can pass through concrete walls, imagine these informations or frequencies passing through your body can create a lot of disruption and disturbance within your energetic system. So what happened is, we are not eating healthy, we're not taking proper rest, we have a lot of distractions, like the social media, negative news, this, that, and so on. So everything affects us. And what that does, that is that it drains our energy away. In fact, to a certain extent, we exert more energy on a daily basis than our intake of energy. Okay, so imagine you have a potted plant and you did not water the plant for months. Eventually, the plant will die because of lack of nutrients, especially the water, right? Now, it's assuming if you were to give just a couple of drops of water a day or a week or so, that's not enough even for this plant to survive. And similarly, what happened is that we are exerting more energy than our intake of energy, and that drains us, and that causes a lot of imbalances. So everything starts at the energetic level. When I say imbalances, I'm talking about immune imbalances, structural imbalances, inflammatory imbalances, hormonal imbalances, or even toxic chemical exposures, digestive imbalances, and whatnot, and so on. So these are the root cause for most our health issues like diabetics, cancer, autoimmune diseases, obesity, arthritis, and whatnot, and so on. So all these diseases, the fundamental root cause boils down to imbalances. Now, what are imbalances? Technically, things are not in order. Now, if you understand basic analogy of energy, energy itself is dynamic, right? So if energy is dynamic, obviously it will have to be regulated on a regular basis to maintain a balance, right? So only when you are in a balanced state, then your bodies and your inner engineering is able to support your healing, regeneration, and perform to its optimum condition, similar to a car or any other equipments for that matter. Okay, so what happened is this bundle of condensed energy, when we go through this lifestyle and environmental factors affecting our health, our vibration, our vitality, our energy, and so on, our frequencies start to drop. Okay, a good healthy human body's frequency is between 62 to 72 meg. This is a healthy human body's frequency. Of course, if you were to take the heart alone, heart has its own frequency, the kidney has its own frequency, the liver has its own frequency. I'm talking about the overall human body's frequency. Average range should be, or healthy range should be between 62 to 72 megahertz. All right. Now, if your human body's frequency, vibration is higher than 62, you are experiencing energy, vitality. You will have a strong immune system. In fact, your brain can work at up to 90 megahertz. That means you are in what we call a peak performance state. So when you have a high energy frequency, a very high vibration, you experience vitality, you experience a strong immune system, a higher state of consciousness. All right. Now, when your body's frequency drops below 62, you experience low energy, imbalances, you become more vulnerable to diseases, put you in a much more negative state, maybe experiencing stress, anxiety, sometimes fear, doubts, lack of confidence, whatnot, and so on. So automatically our behavior is directly in proportion with our body's frequency. Okay, so when we are in a very high frequency, we are in a very positive state, an empowered state, a happy, fulfilled, confident, motivated state. When our body's energy is low, we're in a negative state, stress, fear, doubt, and lack of confidence, and so on. If you are in a negative state, the experiences you're going to have, the results you're going to have, the performance you're going to have is obviously tuned towards the negative state. So you can't run down south expecting, to hit the north. If you are behaving in a negative state, obviously the performance is going to result that kind of state. In contrast, if you are in a positive state, if you're in an empowered state, if you're in a happy, fulfilled, motivated state, you are able to overcome life challenges, create, manifest, and live life to the fullest that you really want to. So I'm going to put you in what we call a spiral. Now I want you to imagine yourself, and know for yourself in what state you were prior to this webinar, or maybe this week or last month or whatnot, and so on. Okay, so if you were to put them, you're either in that upward spiral or you're in the downward spiral. Now, of course, this is not a permanent state. It is something that we need to be vibrational, something that we need to be conscious about, and something that we need to maintain day in and day out, maybe in every moment of it. In a higher state of an upward state, we are talking about hopefulness, enthusiasm, love, passion, empower, eagerness, freedom, joy, and whatnot. And if you're experiencing hatred, guilt, jealousy, rage, worry, impatience, insecurity, most of the time you are in that downward spiral state of your energetic system. Okay, so just to give you a much more understanding about the frequencies of our body, our energetic frequencies, disease starts at 58 and below. So from 62, when it drops to 58 and below, cold and flu, if someone is having cold and flu, the body's frequency is between 57 to 60. Epstein-Barr is about 55. Cancer starts at 42, meaning to say when your cellular emission, when your energy is low, you are more prone to cancer. So that means people are just simply too weak to thrive in life. Okay, so at what state you want to be? If given a choice, I believe everybody wants to be, in that positive eagerness, empowered, freedom, love, joy, hopefulness, and so on. And all of that is easily achievable, when you have enough energy and balance in your system. Okay, so just to recap the frequencies, remember I told you about the brain can vibrate up to a 90 megahertz, all right? So your brain vibrates, or brain frequency is between 72 to 90. We call it the head field is between 72 to 78. Your neck and below, basically your chest, 60 to 68. Your thyroid gland, 62 to 68. The thymus gland, they have a frequency of 65 to 68. Your heart vibrates between 67 to 70. Lungs, liver, and pancreas, 60 to 80. All right. Obviously, this determines the vitality of your energetic system, and also the overall performance, the overall well-being of you. This is so important for you to understand, because when we talk about products, it's so easy to use it. What you need to know is how, because this is something you cannot see it. Maybe you might experience it, but you would not see it. Now, I just want to let you know that we are made up of 70 to 100 trillion cells, right? And cells has only three major functions: intake of nutrients, elimination of waste, and reproduction of new cells. So when a cell is weak and damaged, all right, when it comes to age, obviously it could not produce a healthy cell. Obviously, it will die, and then the other cells will eat up on that. But what happened is, in every moment, we have a system within us, what we call the innate intelligence. All right, that is always constantly allowing for the healing, rejuvenation, repair to happen. This is already built in within our intelligence, within our human intelligence, or within the life intelligence. All right. Provided it is supported with the vital nutrients like the energy and whatnot and so on. All right. So when it has enough energy, it's able to heal and repair. And when that cells reproduce new cells, okay, your new cells can be a stronger, healthier cell, and so on. So if you see a lot of people are sick for years, that's because they have not found a way to revitalize themselves. Because when you help your body with excessive source of energy, all right, your body uses this energy to heal and reproduce new cells. Even can help you to stay young, active, energetic, and full of vitality and so on. And that is what we coined in quantum theory as energetic wellness, and optimum level subtle energy and balance in all dimensions. Every day we are abusing ourselves in our lifestyle, and we got abused in this environment that we live in, the convenience at the expense of our health. We are being affected. Our energy has been affected. But when you support yourself with the abundance of energy and allow your innate intelligence to go into an optimum state of energetic wellness, the optimum level of subtle energy, and help it to balance in all dimensions, what you're able to do is you're able to empower your energy. That helps to enhance your performance. when your performance, that means whether it's your work, your family, your communication, your decision making, and so on, you are able to perform better. If you're able to make $1,000, we know with this improved performance, you're able to make maybe $10,000. If you're able to run maybe 1 kilometer a day, with this improved performance, you're able to run 3 kilometers a day, with all the fun and joy and whatnot and so on. And thereby you're able to enrich your life. And this essence, this is available. All right, this is available within our system. And all you need to understand is that we are made up of 4 major dimensions: the spiritual dimension, the purpose of energy; the mental dimension, the source of energy; the emotional dimension, that's the quality of energy; and the physical dimension, that's the quantity of energy. All right. So what we happen is most of the time we just focus on our physical dimensions and we tend to ignore all other dimensions. The whole idea is to empower your body with abundance of energy, free energy, universal life force energy, the subtle energy that the body is made up of, and help to balance your 4 dimensions. When you are balanced in these 4 dimensions, meaning to say when you are grounded, all right, you are much more aligned with the universal life force energy, and thereby you're able to experience an improved performance. Now, this is possible with our quantum technology. So we are not talking about a magnetic product, we're not talking about fine thread, we're not talking about, whatever it is. All right, we're talking about quantum technology. This proprietary technology, it's a proprietary technology. Our proprietary technology, all right, it uses quantum resonance. So basically, the products are energized. Our products are energized to resonate at 0-point field resonance. Now, what is 0-point field resonance? Let me give you in a simple format. For the bird to fly, the medium is air. If there's no air, the bird cannot fly. For the fish to swim, the medium is water. If there's no water, obviously the fish will die. Like, for example, water is actually H2O, 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom. It is energy particles vibrating. Okay, so when a couple of atoms form together a molecule become a unique vibration. So in order for any frequencies or any vibration to vibrate, there has to be the medium. That medium is what we coined as 0-point field resonance. So the AFT is based on the principle that everything in the universe has a natural resonance or frequency that determines the optimum state of health and well-being. When you come in contact with a biofield or biophoton field or subtle organizing energy field in quantum physics, SOEF, okay, that biofield is able to detect the natural resonance, the universal life force energy resonance, and use that as a conduit to absorb the life force energy, because most of the time, or almost all the time, we are in energy deficit period. Meaning to say, you're only having 60 to 70% battery life when you're supposed to have about 90 or 100%. Okay, so what happens is when these products come in contact with your biofield, your innate intelligence is able to sense this and use it as a conduit, use it as a bridge to source the life force energy from the environment and allow the cleansing, balancing, healing, and rejuvenation to happen. That is automatically happening by your energetic system, by your innate intelligence. The product only act as a conduit. Okay, so using this basic principle of quantum resonance, the ML technology, we have created a wide variety of wellness products to help you in all areas of your health wellness, well-being, and so on. It's like having a variety of elements, a variety of food that you eat. Some products are active products, tools that you need to use. Some are passive products, and some are, just basic household products and so on. So the first range of product I'm going to talk about is the AFT Quantum Energy products. So when I say quantum energy product, we're talking about the wands, the the healing kit, the tools that we use, and so on. So what happened is, for example, the AFT Quantum Energy products, first thing they do is they help you in self-healing and empowerment. All right. It helps you in your self-healing and empowerment. So first, you need to heal yourself. Then you can help heal others, your family members, your loved ones, and whatnot, and so on. And not only that, you can move forward to do professional AFT quantum healing. You can actually charge a service when you are able to experience good self-healing and good experience in healing others. You can make that into a service to help heal people, especially with our M code, with our AFT quantum facilitation package and whatnot, and so on. So the AFT energy products, in principle, it helps to cleanse and balance the energy. Okay. Now, what is this cleanse and balance energy? I really want to take a point to stress this thing. Okay. Every day we clean ourselves physically. Every day we take our time and effort to clean ourselves physically. But think, how much of negative thoughts you come across a day, how much of negative news that you come across a day, how much of disturbing systems or informations that is there stored in your system that is not being cleansed or cleared or whatever it is. All right. Your energetic imprints, your negative imprints, your mental imprints and whatnot and so on. So AFT energy products help to cleanse, balance these energetic imprints, the energetic imbalances, or helps to align and absorb the life force energy, the vital life force energy, helps to activate your innate intelligence that you already inherited, the superpowers that you already have. All right, and supports the energetic corrections. It's like cleaning up your phone. Which are the bad photos to delete and which are the good photos to keep. So when you use the AFT products, it supports your energetic correction. It knows deep down to your core what you need to keep and what you need to delete. It helps in your empowering your personal vibration, helps you to be more stronger in who you are and what you are and what you seek and what you desire, helps you to enhance your performance in all areas, and obviously helps you to support into that most positive and creative state. Okay, one good tool for such is the AFT Amwand. All right, the AFT Amwand is the quantum resonance, multi-dimensional energy healing and balancing tool. We have sold millions of this product for the last 10 years. It's an amazing product that works wonderfully well. You can use it for wanding. Just point at the concerned area and wand, or point at certain energy points and wand, or use it at an acupressure point. There are certain meridian points that actually allows the energy flow. You can point in those areas and press to tap to activate the energy centers, or you can do what we call the EFT, the emotional freedom techniques, where you can affirm certain affirmation, incantation. You can activate your personal vibration. You can expand your motivation, whatnot, and so on. So this is the three modality, and the wand comes in two different price factors. For most of you, I believe the M1 Classic and the M1 Pro. M1 Classic is the original version, our first version. Okay, it is still there. It is still one of the best in terms of price and so on. It is made up of 13 minerals. The M1 Pro, which is the latest version that comes in copper, also that is, it has 14 minerals. So it's a little much more powerful than the M1 Classic, only about 20-30%. So if you're new, I will always say go for the M1 Classic. When you got the confidence, then go for the M1 Pro. And I would strongly recommend the copper, because the copper has this additional benefits. Copper, it's antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antivirus, and so on. So especially, if you have rashes and you have certain contaminations, like this COVID virus and so on, it really eliminates that. Okay, so that gives you that additional power. So like I said, you can use the wand for self-healing and empowerment. Okay, you can warn on your concerned areas. You can help use it to heal others. You can use it as a acupressure. There's about 40 over points that comes with the user guide for you to use it and so on. And of course, you can do with animal healing, distant healing, chakra activation, and whatnot. Just to give you an idea about the M1, like, just going on a product alone, we can go for hours. So I just want to touch on some of the important points. Like I told you, this is my passion and excitement that I want to transfer to you. The next is the pendants. All right. So if the wand is an active tool, the pendant is a passive tool. All right. All you need to do is just wear it. Now, why? See, have you seen this EMF stickers? People are sticking onto the phone, onto the laptop, onto the TV, and onto that. Why you want to do all that when you can? All you need to do is protect your own vibration, protect your own energy. All right, protect yourself. Most of you have experienced this. So people, when they come together in a particular environment and so on, there is an energy exchange. Some people absorb energy, some people emit energy. So when you wear the pendant, what happens is that it helps to regulate and harmonize the energy within. Remember, you are unique. You don't want to be affected by any influence unless or otherwise that is something that is beneficial to you. So this helps to regulate and harmonize your energy, helps you to stay grounded and composed. It strengthens your biofield, it protects the EMF, the pollution, the oxidative stress, even the 4G, 5Gs, and so on, depending on what pendant you use. So technically, it regulates and strengthens your biofilm. I'm sure you all heard about the ozone layer. So around our Earth, there's an ozone layer that is called an invisible field. One thing, it protects us from the UV rays of the sun, okay, and all other particles, when they come into the ozone layer, the force field, it simply burns it away. That is one. So it protects. The other thing it does is it maintains an order. We call it the ecosystem. The Earth's ecosystem is maintained because of the ozone layer. So similar to that, we have a biofield that helps to protect us from this invisible frequency and help to maintain our order within us. So by wearing the pendant, it helps you in doing so. And of course, the best recommendation I will give it to you is the oneness pendant, because that comes with the AFT quantum chip. So this chip is already embedded, okay, to resonate at your heart frequency, okay, to helps you vibrate at a higher level that syncs with your field, protects your biofield, balance your energy, increase your energy and vitality. There's some research done that shows there's a 27% reduction in stress in the first 1 hour of wearing the pendant for ladies, and about 21% reduction in stress for men wearing the pendant in the first 1 hour alone. All right. So You can have the oneness pendant with the AFT quantum chip. This is extremely good for the 4G, 5G radiation and so on, especially if you work in an office environment or a high-tech home environment and so on. Or you can go for our conventional, still the most popular M pendant. Okay, it still gives you the basic protection. And of course, we have the silver pendant, the aura pendant, and so on. So don't fall for those duplicates that out there that duplicate our product. Huh? They don't have the technology that we have. So look at this. You can see the energy vibration from the particles itself. Now, this is what happens when an AFT, when it's been energized. Okay. So this is how the pendant works. It syncs with your energetic vibration and helps to align your thymus gland and build resistance, meaning to say it improves your immune system and so on. So when you wear the pendant, regardless of where you're sitting, all the electromagnetic exposures are now being blocked. Okay, is being blocked. This is how your bioenergetic field radiates. Okay, this is how your energy transmission and the energetic imprints actually happen and alignment happen. And AFT pendant actually allows you to go into this grounded state. Not to mention, it supports the thymus gland for better immune system management. And that includes, reduced stress, depression, anxiety, uncertainty, self-esteem, and besides the protection and so on. Okay, so that's the beauty of the pendants. I can go on again for an hour, but I'm just giving you the basic that you need to know. All right. The next is the alkaline water. 70% of our body is water. So what is the most important thing that we should be consuming is water. Okay. But most of the water that you get on the tap or in the bottles are safe water, but not healthy water. All right. So now we have this alkaline Alka H2 bottle that actually comes with the minerals. And of course, this bottle is energized. You go and grab a bottle of say mineral water. All you do is take that, pour into here, shake it, then drink it. So what happens is when you shake it, it becomes alkalized, okay, about 8 to 8.5 pH. The water become microclustered, meaning to say the water molecules become smaller so that it's bioavailable. That means it's easily absorbed by your body. The ORP drops up to minus 250 depending on the water source, okay, whether it's tap water, drinking water, or bottled or mineral water. So these are multi-mineral broccoli salad glass bottle for you to energize and alkaline the water. All right. The next part of the AFT tool is the AFT Quantum Resonance Healing Massage Tool known as M-Cone. M-Cone, okay? This M-Cone is made of 100% pure copper. Okay, if you're a physiotherapist or a masseur, or you have, elderly patients, especially with stroke patients and people with physical problem, or arthritis and whatnot, and so on, and you can go and do body manipulation. I believe you understand the importance of a massage, right? We have this endocrine glands that flows where toxins need to be manipulated, need to be pressed, activated, and allow that to flow to happen. Okay, so you can actually use this to perform a lot of professional healing. You can use this to perform professional healing, hot and cold therapy, hot water, cold water, hot oil, cold oil, or even massage creams and so on. You can rub this as a self-healing to yourself or to heal others on rashes, eczema, stress, anxiety, anxiety, certain aches, certain cramps, or even, I know of some professionals that actually use this for weight loss. Okay, for weight loss, using certain oil or certain solutions, to help break down the cellulites and whatnot and so on. It's a simple tool, but a very, 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 very powerful advanced healing tool. So consider this as a big type of a wand. Okay, much more for body manipulation. Okay, amazing results can happen. And I will always recommend the EGA crystallized therapeutic oil for all your applications, whether it's the wand, the healing kit, or the M cone, and so on. Of course, this particular session, I didn't cover the healing kit because the healing kit itself is too huge of a context to be covered within this 1 hour webinar. Okay, so I would strongly recommend the therapeutic oil. Now, they are energized crystal healing oil. So you know about the crystal, the natural resonance of the crystals and whatnot and so on. So we use certain crystal like garnet here for this particular blend of therapeutic oil for healing, any kind of healing. Let's say you're stressed up or you can't sleep, use this oil. It helps you to melt down. Okay, of course it has a very powerful scent. This has a very powerful scent. This is called Power. It's a 15 ml roll-on massage oil, but you have to apply very little, okay, on certain concentrated areas and so on. So you can apply onto the skin, onto your template, onto, certain ailment areas, concern areas. The next one is called Active. The green one is called Active. And this one comes with amethyst crystals, again for healing. Everything is for healing. This one is the same as this, it's just that there's no scent. So the Active doesn't have the smell. The Power has the smell. The third one, the latest one that we have rolled out, is called the Classic. Okay, it comes with a pink crystals. The beauty of this Classic is it has this ingredient called the bunga mera. Bunga mera is a red fruit that has amazing healing powers. So it has certain traditional, TCM smell in it. Okay, so you have a little bit of that particular smell. Very, very powerful if you're going to help people with aches, pains, so rheumatoid arthritis, cramps, daily, they have this physical weakness. Okay, nerve problem and whatnot and so on. This Classic has amazing healing benefit. It's like your first aid kit, you all you need to do is just keep it there. Okay, so I'm coming to the end of the program. So the whole idea of this quantum technology is, as I covered with it, that you're a bundle of condensed energy, right? And every day you are going. So when you use this quantum technology products, okay, when you incorporate that into your lifestyle, what happens? It boosts your energy and vitality, allowing the cleansing, balancing, healing to happen. All right. So technically, you are empowering your energetic wellness, putting yourself into that state. All right. So remember, you got to be well, to feel well, to think well, then you can do well and obviously live well, right? So your vibration is your energetic state. Now remember, this state is where so a lot of time, what happened is we are focusing in the result. Why I'm not getting this, why I'm not having the quality life, why I'm not achieving this, why am I going through a lot of this troubles and blah, 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 all these things. The problem is not your result. The problem is, or the core area is your energetic state. Because when you empower your energetic state, that will trigger an empowering intention. You are able to raise yourself to a higher level. You're able to have a higher identity. That's what we call the intention. That identity will propel that empowering thoughts and emotion, and that empowering thoughts and emotion will propel that kind of empowering actions, living the life, enjoying every moment and overcoming all those things. And that will create the ideal life or you would manifest that particular life to that extent. So every decision is shaped by your past experience and the imagination of the future. Now, if you are negative, you can't imagine a positive future. All right. If your past experience is so troublesome, then again you can't imagine a bright, positive future. So it's very important that you're able to empower yourself so that you're able to allow your innate intelligence to allow that to empower yourself, to cleanse, balance, heal, and rejuvenate, and empower yourself so that you are able to move forward, manifest, and create and live that life to the fullest. And that's what I have to share, ladies and gentlemen. I believe, I've, done my part of my passion in sharing this concept, this idea of holistic self-care wellness, especially this quantum technology. A good friend of mine told me, Arun, a lot of people take headache Panadol, for their headaches or for their body pain and so on. A good doctor friend of mine, he said that. He says, the medicine oppresses or suppresses the symptom. It's eventually the body that heals. And he says, you know what actually heals? Is that tall glass of water they drink when they take that pill. Okay, because water is natural resource, and that natural resource is the one actually attributing to your healing. So similar to light therapy, sound therapy, animal therapy, water therapy, now there's this quantum technology that allow you to have the quantum resonance as a therapy, as a therapeutic flow to help you improve, improve and expand your dimensions. Okay. In fact, there is a book written by Dr. Adnan, a good friend of mine, my partner, and also expert in quantum technology. He's written a book on this healing and empowerment with the AFT Amwand. It's a free ebook, 55 page. If you have not got it, send us an email or a WhatsApp, and we will WhatsApp you the link for you to get that particular book. Amazing book that gives you the whole entire concept and also how to use the wand to get the maximum out of it. Okay, I'm done, and I have about 5-10 minutes to take some calls, some questionnaires or whatever it is. So if you have something for me, please drop it. Anyone? Well, I can see that we have a lot of people, but I don't know why most of them are shy to ask me questions. I don't have much.
In fact, right now I'm in Dubai. In fact, today's session was very simple. Most of the people, they must have understood very easily. I just wanted to stress upon a certain area because this has been, you must have heard the field of the psychoneuroimmunology. Nowadays, it's getting very popular. Many people, they lose their immune system, and the immune system, or even whatever related to our health and the survival, because immune system is now the question, as a power of the survival. So this is directly connected with our psycho in the sense our mind itself. So that's why even they are connecting with our psycho neuro endocrinology also. So these field, this is highlighting how our mental stress is closely linked to our physical health. That means even the stress, whatever we are going through, can trigger diseases and compromise our body's natural defenses. This is the immune system itself. And this is where the AFT quantum resonance products step in also. This is my understanding when it comes to the mind-body medicine. So these products, it can provide the energetic boost which is needed to empower our body's natural healing ability. Arun said, we all possess an innate ability to heal ourselves. Okay, but for this system to work, it needs the energetic empowerment. This is where the quantum AFT quantum products such as Amwand or Ampendant, these tools, they act to raise our personal vibration And by enhancing our energy levels, these tools help us overcome the negative effects of the stress or whatever the trauma we are going through. And unlike the unconventional or the conventional medical treatments that address our symptom, no, that the conventional medical system, it's all symptomatic. They only treat the symptoms. But these quantum tools, it works at the deeper level, supporting the body's healing and the energy at the core. So, what I mean to say, when we are energetically empowered, the benefits extend beyond our personal well being. We radiate our positive energy even into our surroundings, the positivity, even our families, workplaces, and community. By using the AFT quantum products, we can address the root causes of these mental stress and enhance our mental clarity and improve our overall well-being. And these tools not only support self-healing, but also it create a solid foundation for a long-term, mental health and the emotional resilience. This is what I just want to stress upon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you for sharing. I didn't know that you were there. All right. Okay, so that brings us no question. Okay, that is good for me. Okay, looks like I did my job, and there's no doubt for you, and so on. So I want to end, this particular session with this quote. Maybe it's not a quote. It's just a food for your thought. Okay, it's a weekend for you, something to think about. Nowadays you hear a lot about artificial intelligence, right? Wow, artificial intelligence is taking over a lot of people's job, and a lot of things can be done with this artificial intelligence and so on and whatnot and so on. But who created this artificial intelligence? It's human. And how human created? That's because of the innate intelligence, that intelligence that they already born with or they already inherited with. All right. So every one of us have this superpower within us that could create, something much more phenomenal than even the artificial intelligence. And that intelligence is what is known as universal intelligence. Okay, the universal intelligence, you and I and every one of us have this potential power within us that is just waiting for us to explode, our talent, our skill, our ability, and so on. So don't let the past block you. Don't let the external factors, stop you. Don't let those illusions and distractions hold you back from your life, from your dream. Tap onto your inner self, tap onto this universal intelligence, and expand your potential to create an ideal life for you, ideal life for your loved ones, and most possibly, touch more lives together with that. With that, I thank you so much for taking your precious time to be here. I hope the last 1 hour has been beneficial to you. We have lots of webinars and a lot of recordings and tutorials available. If you want to, reach out to that, let me know. I can see that again, we have different people from different time zones. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.